33 months after the Aurora theater shooting and after extensive legal wrangling by lawyers in the case,
hold your mic down.
A jury has been seated and the James Holmes trial has finally begun. This case is unprecedented, says legal expert Nancy Leong.
There are so many things about this trial that are just completely unique.
For a shooting at Century Theaters.
On July 20, 2012, a man dressed in body armor and a gas mask burst into a midnight showing of the Batman movie The Dark Knight Rises and began firing into the audience.
It's always been my mindset.
Marcus Weaver was one of many who were injured.
Just this total chaos, screaming, and with the backdrop of this just thunderous noise.
3 party shot over here.
The things I saw in the theater are just things that no human being should ever see.
You don't forget that.
Dave Hoover lost his nephew AJ that night.
You don't understand. You really have no idea how that feels, the pain and anguish that my sister goes through every day.
Holmes has admitted to the shootings. The trial will include not just emotional testimony from victims, but testimony from psychiatrists on Holmes' mental health.
So what Mr. Holmes will try to argue is that at the time that he committed the crimes, he was so mentally ill that he didn't know right from wrong, and the prosecutor needs to prove that that's not the case.
The trial will put the spotlight on mass shootings in the U.S. and related matters such as mental illness and the death penalty.
I think that this trial will be really a benchmark with respect to all of these issues that are very much at the forefront of our national consciousness right now. I think that there is no way that this won't be a history-making trial.
There was a lot of thought, a lot of planning before this act was done.
Those directly affected by the theater tragedy say they're counting on justice more than closure.
It's never something you're going to get past. This is something that's going to stay with our family for forever, you know.
There's not been a morning that I wasn't up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning thinking about what happened. The trial will bring some healing, but it won't bring those people back.